What's going on, everybody? This is Gilberto from Credit Guys, the show where we talk all things business, credit, and finance related. Today's video topic is going to be, did you recently apply for something and got denied? Want to figure out how to resolve that issue so next time it doesn't happen? Well, in this video, that's exactly what I'm going to be getting into. So stay tuned and let's get into it. You recently applied for something, whether it was a credit card, a mortgage, or an auto loan, and you were denied, right? Usually the lender will give you a list of what it was specifically that they were looking at, that they couldn't approve you for, and now you're stuck with this list and you have no idea what to do. Well, one of the main things when it comes to knowing what's going on with your credit is to use a paid credit monitoring service. So a paid credit monitoring service, one of my recommendations is going to be MyFICO, so myfico.com, or IdentityIQ, IdentityIQ.com. Check it out, link will be in the description. So first things first is get a paid credit monitoring service. That way you can see exactly what is going on with your credit. Now, let's say that one of the reasons they denied you was because too many revolving balances across all your credit lines. What does that mean? That means that basically you most likely have way too much debt for your income ratio or way too much debt for what's available to you. So if you have credit cards and your limits are maxed out, it's going to be very hard to get approved for any more credit because you're already at capacity. You're already using what the bank's providing you, and the bank does not like to see that, right? They want to see people who are more responsible, keep the balances lower, or pay them off in full every month. And so a quick few ways you can resolve those issues if you don't have the money to pay them down is adding an authorized user or piggybacking off from an authorized user trade line onto your credit report. Check that out in my latest video if you don't know what an authorized user is. And then another way to do that is also to hide the debt on a business credit card. And you can do that basically by balance transferring over personal debt onto a business credit card. That way it doesn't show on your personal credit report. The next thing that they could potentially deny you for, let's say, is you have too many recent inquiries, right? Too many hard inquiries in a short span of time. What that means is you've had your credit pulled significantly in a very short period of time. Maybe you went to the dealership, they told you they were only going to run your credit once, and they ran it through all of their banks that they work with, and now you have 5, 10, 15 hard inquiries on your report. Maybe you just got done applying for a bunch of credit cards, or maybe you're in school and you need student loans, and now you have a bunch of hard inquiries on your account. One of the things I would recommend is using a credit repair service like ours, where we can basically remove or dispute any hard inquiry that isn't tied to an open account. So what that means for you is you won't have any inquiries, unnecessary inquiries that aren't already attached to an open account. That's a quick way to clear that issue as well. And then the final issue that you might see on that denial letter is too many derogatory items. Now obviously derogatory items are going to be things like collections, maybe you have some late payments or charge-offs, or bankruptcy or repossessions, whatever it is. They're denying you because in some point in your credit history, you failed to properly pay down what you promised to pay when you took out a line of credit. Now, if it's in collections, and my first piece of advice is going to be never to pay it, right? Once something is in collections, it's officially been sold off from the original lender. My piece of advice would be to have it disputed and try to get removed using a credit repair company much like ours. And then the second piece of information would be to stop trying to pay on any debt relief services or debt relief companies that you might be using, as well as adding to those collections and derogatory items on your credit profile. So quick solutions for why you potentially might have gotten denied for a credit card or a mortgage or an auto loan. Remember, number one is going to be those derogatory items. Number two is going to be too many inquiries. And then number three is going to be high revolving balances across your available credit. So if you found this video helpful, please be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Until next time, I'm Gilberto from Credit Guys.